What's going on, guys? It's the Dancing Tramp here once again with your next Hitman Absolution tips, tricks and tutorials. It's going to be the Terminus level, but it's going to be on Purist difficulty, so we're stepping into the big leagues this time. Just before we start the video, I just wanted to quickly say thank you to all you guys for all the support I've been getting for these tutorial videos. 1,000 views in literally, what has it been, 5 days? It's absolutely amazing, so thank you so much for that. I just hope I can keep bringing out these quality walkthroughs that really help you out. But we're gonna leave it at that now. We're gonna jump straight into the walkthrough and the tutorial, see if we can help you guys out. And like I say, it's a difficult one. It will kick your ass if you're not careful. So I'm gonna give you a few different theories on how you can do this. As you can see, Purist difficulty, no help, no guides, no interface, only a crosshair. It is hard. I promise you. I've got so much to show you. But right, we're going to get straight into it. We're going to start off with the lower floors. And here we go. We're going to start off with the things that are a little bit more difficult this time. On the right hand side, if you watch my previous video on this level, the right hand side didn't have this guard here. He's going to make it a hell of a lot more tougher for you now if you want to try and go poke this through this way.
Hey, listen,
He can catch you if you're not careful, and you have to be really accurate with your runs. So let me just show you what I did. I'm just going to wait over here on the side. As you can see, he's having a nice little conversation with the electrician. I'm going to do a little dance in the rain. And what you got to do, as soon as he's turning to listen to old Granny in the window over there, we're going to wait for everyone just to move aside. There we go. And we're going to be really quick here, guys. You can hear, if you can hear, I mean, I heard it in my headphones, the crackling sound when you're almost being seen. I heard that walking through, and you know, it only takes a second on Purist difficulty, so be really careful. And you want to go into this bin here. This is the way to get in through the right. Now, I will say this, the right-hand side I found is quite difficult. In fact, going through anywhere in this level on Purist with your suit, it's really, really tough. It's not the way I used this, you know, it's not the way I went with this walkthrough, but I'm showing you what options you might have. So as soon as he turns his back for the second time, you can jump out, you can run straight through. So that at least gives you, you know, you've got the chance for the patrols. It shows you what they're sort of doing. Problem is, if we go through the technique where, you know, we smashed the box before to sabotage, to get that guy out of the way, watch how quickly we're spotted. Bang. Spotted straight away. Now if we go over to the centre as well, we've got an added problem of 2 guards. As you can see, we've got this guard here. I'm going to show you what he's going to do to...
I don't give a fuck.
Sorry, I love that old woman, she's great. We're going to show you the problem that this guard's going to pose us when we're trying to get through in this area. So as you can see, spotted automatically. And who is it? It's that guy right there. That's the extra guard that was outside, and he's going to cause us a few problems now. So we've got to try and come up with some schemes to get around him. Now firstly, this scheme is where basically, I know it seems soft, but move to the left. He doesn't see you, but it will not help you get the evidence, and it's a little bit dangerous because you've got too many guards surrounding you. But if you time it right, you can get through. You can sneak down as per usual down to the bottom, as we see here. The problem is next though is trying to get past the massive amount of guards that are down here. As you can see, I tried to take out this guy here and dump him off, but watch how fast again I'm spotted. Bang, straight away. So you're going to have to basically not dump someone, which is something I don't want to do, because I think he's going to make it a little bit more lower on the score. So we're going to return to my original method, the one I showed you, the one it's tried and tested. Is going through the bathroom toilet and going through the grate, grabbing your disguise over here. And this is the one I would say personally you should stick with on the Purist difficulty. It just helps you out a lot more using this one. Added problem though, this game doesn't make anything simple on Purist. So we're going to walk around the stairwell, and dickhead right in front of us. He's going to be sitting there, and he's going to be patrolling around the stairwell that we're using, so he's going to be an added problem now. So we've got to make sure that we're accounting for him, and if he sees you, he will kick your ass. So going for the evidence again. Look who's there again. So we've got to find out how we're going to get rid of that guy to get the evidence as well. Here's how you do it. That's it. That's as simple as it is. You just set off the alarm, and you're going to take that guard completely out of the equation. If you move around at like a good pace, you know, you can't wait around forever, you can get that evidence quickly. Then you've just got to make sure you're mindful of where your man is, this guy here. As long as you stay out of his vision, you'll be fine. If needs be, you can duck down and get around him, but he's not too taxing. we're not going to cut any more of the video now. I'm going to show you exactly how I did this, because there's another guard down here, as you can see him on the right, and he spotted me a fair few times. That's why I took him out, you know, just a couple of clips ago. So you want to be really careful of him. Make sure he's got his back turned and just take the run. Just make, you know, go for it, because you won't get a second chance on this difficulty. Right, so now we're going in here. I'm going to go grab our disguise. Do you remember the one we showed in the previous video? Suit up in the staff uniform. This is going to help us get upstairs, and this is actually a lot easier. I also found doing this on Purist that you actually don't need the uniform of the electrician. If you don't want to take anyone out, you can actually do that. As you can see, I pressed the elevator button, no bother at all. Same again though, the guards will come down and check you out, so I hid just in case, out of precaution. Again, I'm not sure whether that's, you know, necessary. I just wanted to make sure, so that's how I'm doing it. Just going to wait for these guys to move. This isn't really that difficult if you follow this pathway, but the other pathways in the suit run, if I find a way out of doing it, I will put it up on YouTube. I honestly was struggling really badly with that one, but anyway, we're going to move up into the upper floors, and this is where it gets a little bit more trickier, but it has good rewards. And I'm going to show you a little bit later on in the video. We've got a little surprise for you, so stick around like for the end of the video and you'll see what I'm talking about. We're going to walk into the staff room and grab this film reel. Now this is important if you do it the way that I did it in my playthrough. Problem is, now the maids are going to be very observant. You can't just jump through the window. As you can see, she saw me straight away, and she's going to go call the guards, so be very careful, take your time. I'm going to show you exactly how I did it to make sure that, you know, you don't have to shoot people in the face. Now remember, we used the radio. It's very important for this one. So I waited 5 seconds. Literally count them on your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, and then walk around. Because the reason you got to count to 5 is because that's going to judge the route of the maid. She's going to move at a certain time. If you do it too early, when you go to jump through the window when the maid moves, the guy who's going to turn off the radio will come back around the corner, and I've tested it a number of times. I've actually done it a few times for you to make sure. So make sure you count to 5 before you do it. It works every time if you count to 5 properly. Now I'm going to quickly go back over the techniques that we did in the last game as well, the last tutorial, sorry. And the card still is available. It's still a way you can get through it. It's just a little bit more tricky this time. This one is as simple as those, same as last time. As you can see, just walk straight through, grab the key card, and there you are. Your entrance to the upstairs is practically open for you already. Problem is, the other one, this one, is hell of a lot harder. You get spotted by this maid straight away if you try and get behind. Remember last time we would hardly see Maya? This time, straight away. So you can't really get into the room straight away if the maid's there. Now, as well with the window, same again. Maids are watching, so be very careful. Make sure you look around. Use your observation skills and make sure that you're picking out who is around. Because what will happen is you will get shot and you will fall to a grim death. So make sure, as well, when you're doing this, you look through the curtains, you jump through when you know your man isn't looking. And then, obviously, again, make sure you're looking every time because they will spot you straight away. Then you can just use the radio technique again and walk straight through the door. Simple as, you know, it's a very easy technique to do if it's done correctly, that radio technique. Remember, 5 seconds, you'll be fine. So, we're going to jump back over to the fire alarm just to show you what it's like. And now there's a guard there, and he's going to cause us a few problems if we don't time it properly. And if you try and, you know, pick him off, and you know he's going to give you a backhand for that if you don't do it properly. So you got to make sure you open the door, look just through the door, and then creep out, because these guards are on some sort of like performance enhancing drugs. Seriously, they will see you in an instant. So there we go. We're just going to let our man, after a little wait, go. And there you are. There's your access to the fire alarm. So there's a lot of options up on the second floor that you can use, whatever you feel comfortable with, to get the right result that you want with your walkthrough, your own personal playthrough of this. And then you can literally walk through back around. I would, I'll again suggest taking out the just to point this out, crouch. Do not do what I do. Do not be an idiot like me and walk through crouch, because you will get spotted straight away, as I did. Yeah, now we're going to move on to the DJ one, and you can get away with the DJ one exactly the same again. The upper floor, if you watch my original video, you will be fine exactly sticking with the way you went. If you, there's 3 or 4 options available to you, so you should be perfectly fine with doing any of the options I showed you. And he's going to come out, there he goes, here he comes, and then we can sneak in behind him in just a second. Hello? Yeah, but going back to the fire alarm tip quickly, I would suggest taking that woman out, the maid, as I said in the last video, because she can cause you problems, so remember to take her out. Then you can literally go into the DJ room, jump upstairs, and there we are, we're up onto the top floors, and this is where it gets difficult. This is where the difficulty ramps up an absolute ton if you want to get the evidence and if you want to get the high score. And this is where the surprise comes in. I actually tied the record for the actual high score in this game. And this is not how to do it. If you jump through, there are a lot more guards. This is just literally to show you how many guards you're going to have to face if you go up against them. You got 1 here. Now, you automatically got 2 in front of you there. You've got another 1 behind you, and then there's another 2 in the room behind that. You are going to be surrounded, so you've got to be picking your spots. This is the way I did it the first time, and as you can see, you've got a new guard on your left placed here. If you really want to get through this quickly, you don't really worried about the points, this is how you do it. Push this idiot out the window, and this is, I don't know if any of you noticed, I didn't include this one in the previous video, because I knew this one was actually quite a good one for this. So if you climb over through the window and through the other side, throw this idiot out, you've got a clean run to the door. So that is a quick and simple way of completing this mission on Purist straight away. You don't even have to think about it, just 2 guards down and you're in. Now I'm going to show you a few different methods on the upper floor as well. As you can see, I'm doing a little spin. I don't know why I'm doing that, but still. If you want to get this silent, if you creep through down the left and watch the guard move, he will move around the wall, and this will give you a chance to climb up to here. Do you remember where we were before? In the previous one, and you can stand here and you'll be perfectly fine as far as I'm aware. I was a little bit nervous, as you can see, I was a little bit nervous at this point, but he will move, there we go, and this is your chance. Go and take it, you know, creep up, creep into your little closet here, or bookcase, as I called it about 7 times in the previous. Peeing me off, I kept on calling it bookcase. Into the closet you go, just hide in here, and remember, again, take your time with this, because this guy is going to stop right outside the door. There he is. He's a handsome looking fellow, isn't he? I think he gives us a little smile in a second, is he? There he is. Yeah, you camera shot, you bitch. So there we go, he's going to walk past. Just jump out, and you got a clean shot to the door. There's a guard that's patrolling the doors out to the left as well. Now here we go. This is where I'm going to show you some of the fails I had when I tried to do the challenge to get the evidence. These are just some of the things I want to highlight. You can get spotted in so many different ways when trying to get this challenge. I'm going to show you the fails, and then I'm going to show you the full run of how I did it properly. This will cause you absolute lunacy. It will drive you mad. I did, I think after I did this 19 times to try and get it, but this is how I got the tied world record on PC anyway. I think this is the limit for points you can get. There's so many things you've got to be careful of here, guys, so stick with me. If it's helpful, have this playthrough next year, or on a laptop or something, or study it, because it takes precision, it takes timing, and once you get it a few times, you'll be fine. But yeah, as you can see, I got owned so many times. It's just to show you how even though I'm tied I think I'm 3rd ranked on this mission in Great Britain, and I'm in the top 50 in the world, but just to show you, it's not easy. It took a lot of effort, a lot of hard work to get this, and to show you just how many ways you can fail. So don't be disheartened, you know, just keep trying at it. if there's different ways, just keep, you know, having a look and you'll be fine. Right, let's get into it then, guys. This is it. This is my run. As you can notice, I'm going to show you a little technique as well. If you do come up in the outfit for the electrician, I'm going to show you a way of getting the disguise and the film reel that I mentioned earlier. Early on, there's a little grate in the toilet again. Isn't it lovely how every toilet has a grate in this game? It just helps you out so much. And that'll lead over to the staff room as well. So there we go. That is an easy way to get the disguise, and it'll also help you out with your timings as well. So yeah. But yeah, I was jumping for joy after this. I think I played this mission trying to show you how to do it the best possible way, in my opinion. It took me. I was up until 3:30 in the morning, and then I gave up, and then I got up in the morning, and then I completed it in an hour. So it took roughly about four hours to fully get in my head what the way I wanted to show you how I did it. And from now on, there's going to be no cuts. I'm going to show you unedited exactly how I did it, because I want you to know. If you want to get high points, this is how I did it. This is how you will get, as far as I'm aware, the limit. The limit with where you can. I haven't seen anyone get over the score for this level, which is 34,000. Let me have a look. I did write it down somewhere.
Hey,
I'm sure I did.
You used to date my sister?
Yes, I did. Thank you for noticing. I'm sure I wrote it down.
Yeah. It's all there.
I've got it at the end anyway, so don't worry. I will put it at the end for you guys. As you can see, I stuffed up the first time, so I'm trying to show you how to do this as well as possible.
I don't care if the safest place is right behind me, okay?
Stay put. Hang up the phone. Call me back. No, I'm not. I can't come there right. Alright, I'm heading over.
I think, at least I hope I put it in the right one. If not, I'm going to leave it unedited anyway, because it's allowed me to speak a little bit about it. But yeah, just have this playthrough next to you, go through it. It can be done, but it takes just so many little things, and you might forget this little thing and it'll just screw you up. Or you might remember like this little tiny thing at the end and then you forgot to do it, and see, I'm driving myself mad here because I'm doing the wrong decisions. So I go back to the radio, and there I count to 5, remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I should do it around about now. I was taking my time because I was getting really pissed off. Because that maid kept on being really slow to start her animation, because she comes across past the window.
Hey, who's the freaking DJ?
Oh, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Shut up now.
Oh, I did it again. I think it's because that guy came across here. I'm getting really frustrated at this point. I think it's because I was like, for God's sake, can this guy stop turning off the radio? Can I just turn it on? Right, and as you can see now, we're gonna do it properly this time. Hopefully I am. There we go. Counted to 5 and waited.
I got this. We'll make a pasta salad or whatever it is you regular folks do.
Take note from this, that when she's doing that little that animation when she's dusting, you can jump through without no problem at all. So we finally get there. See, even then I was making mistakes. So we get up to the top. Here we go. Oh, the joys of not editing and showing you my my fails. But this is the one where I did tie the record, so I was quite impressed. That fucking bear. You know what? When I was at 3 o'clock in the morning and I saw that bear, it scared the shit out of me. Right, so here we go. Firstly, you push this guy out the window. You got to be really quick on your toes here, guys. Well, your hands, but you know what I mean. So then you're going to take out this guy here. Don't worry, you will not be spotted by those guys in the middle. And you want to dump his body in this bin here. Right, straight away, as soon as you kill him, take off and make a beeline for the window. And we're going to do exactly what we did with the last one. You've got to kill these people. For the way I discovered this, I imagined in my mind where these people would be moving, you know what I mean, where their patrol routes were and everything like that. So that's how I sort of thought about this one. So as soon as he comes to the window, watch this as well. Oh, I didn't show it in this one, but you can actually press Q there and it sometimes on mine the ability to throw him out the window wasn't appearing, but you can press Q and move, you know, around the window, and he will not spot you at all. I don't know if that's a game bug or anything, but you can literally walk in front of him and he will not spot you, so don't worry about that. Right, next, take off again, and this is all about speed. So move over to this side, and you want to wait outside the projector room. Do you remember we picked up that film earlier? Well, this is where it's going to come in handy. This is where. Open the door, and you just want to. Don't worry, they won't spot you or anything like that.
Okay, let's say I forgot. Okay, why don't you?
These idiots are just talking about, you know, who's the bigger idiot.
I would if I could, but you know, I gotta go guard the stairs. So.
Yes, you do that. Guard the stairs because I'm about to kill your friend. And I'm going to like it. Now the important thing about this, guys, is when you kill this first guy, do not, I repeat, do not hide the body straight away. There is a guy standing right outside this window that will see you immediately. Take him down and just drop him. Don't worry, we will get to hiding his body. That was something I wanted to make sure of, that we hit the body. We're going to kill this guy next on the stairs. Again, do not hide his body straight away. Open the door and then creep up to the projector and start the projector. See him there? The little bastard, he's hiding right there, and he will see you as soon as you're hiding the body. So start the movie, and that's going to be our big distraction. That is the key point, because you're going to take about 4 guards off their routes by doing that. I think it's either 3 or 4, so it's a big hefty amount of people that you're going to move out their way. Right, and this gives you the chance to get the disguise from this guy, and also hide the bodies, which is important because if you want to get the top scores, you have to hide all bodies. You cannot hide, you cannot leave them out in the open. Also, garrote wire, make sure you're using that because you need to hide the bodies quickly. You need them down quickly, so don't subdue, take them out. You will get the same score, so just take them out. At this point you can move up, and as you can see, there's a guard that's taken the place of the guard that we killed before. It is actually one of the guys that is guarding the evidence, funnily enough, and it actually helped me out quite a lot because this guy is going to make it a little bit easier for us when we're going to get the evidence, because if you want that high score, you've got to get the evidence in this room, and I know it's really hard, then it's really well guarded, and it will frustrate the hell out of you, but you've got to get it if you want the top scores. So take him out. Do not hide him in the bookcase to the right. He will. There's a guard in the left room that will see you automatically. You want to bring him round here, and you want to drop him behind here. Ah, sneaky, sneaky. So then we can move up, but do not walk straight out. You see, there he is. There's the bastard, and he will catch you. He was the one that was really screwing up. He was the one that was peeing me off at 3 o'clock in the morning. So he's the one that we've got to really be mindful of. There's also a guy as well, I'll show you him in a second hopefully, by the window. You see him there? There's a guy by the window, but he shouldn't be a problem. As far as I'm aware, I did not encounter any problems with him. So don't worry about him. Now we're waiting for this guy by the doors to make his move. As soon as he makes his move, there we go. Go for it, just go for it. Don't take him out, go for it. Right, now you want to grab a bottle. Simple technique, and just throw it. Go to the bottle. He's absolutely retarded, so he's going to go and walk over there for us. And this is where we get our evidence, guys. This is what we have been waiting for. Thank you very much, you fool.
Someone's pulling my dick here. Not
Yes.
the way I like it.
So this is the first and only time I've ever used the instinct in the harder difficulties. Use it there to get out of there. You haven't got a long period of it, so make sure you get in quickly. Then immediately pick the lock, and there we go, guys. That is how you get the evidence. I was so ecstatic. I was jumping for joy when I did this. And then I realised I actually wanted to put this in the film, so I had to quickly do this. I was going to be there all day. Again, I've climbed straight through, so you can see the cutscene for yourself. And now we're going to show you where this ranks me in overall. I think in this one I didn't actually hit the high score, but then I did it again when I got the final challenge. And then I will show you the scores that it gets you. So this is what it'll get you if you haven't got all the challenges, but this is what I got in the end. 53,550 points. A tied record on the PC as far as I'm aware. I was so proud. It's my first tied record. I really hope I can get some more records, because you know it takes a lot of effort to try and find these pathways. Third in GB, behind Eddie and his thing is Moth. I think I'm looking on a small screen. And globally, where did I rank globally? Again, look, all these scores are exactly the same. So 34,650 for the top floor is literally the only one you get, and 18th in the world. And that is literally it. That is all you have to do. And then I think this is for the lower floors, 18,900, which is also a tied record for the lower floors. And again, that looks like where the cap is for this level as well. And globally, did I show you? I can't remember whether I found it, but again, 18,900. It is the yeah, we go 34. So there you go, guys. It's not as hard as you might think, and you will be able to do it. I'm sure all of you can do it. Just, you know, you can probably find better ways than me, to be honest. I just literally took a little bit of time to properly study the guards. I know it seems daft, and study what ways they go, what you can do, everything like that. So that's the end of the tutorial, guys. Fairly long one because of literally showing the entire clips in their whole, but yeah, this is a really good. I really enjoyed doing this mission, and there's a lot of, I'm sure there's a lot of different ways you can do it, and I'm sure you guys can come up with different ways as well, with a little bit of, you know, a little bit of experimenting. So show me what you can do. If you come up with any different ways, post them in the comments. There's been some great support in the comments that I've had, and great you know, comments left behind. But yeah, if you see something that I haven't done right, or you see something that you think you can do better, by all means post them up, and if they're good enough, I will put a video out and I will basically say I am a loser and you are the winner, and you've got a better strategy than me. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. The next mission we're doing is Run for Your Life, and it is not my favourite mission, if I'm honest, but I'm sure I'm going to come up with a few different techniques for you to come up with and orchestrate when we're doing our playthroughs. So I'd just like to say, I'd just like to take a few seconds again. Just thank you so much, guys. It really, honestly, the support that I've got these last couple of days, it's been absolutely amazing. Really thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and really appreciative of it. It's a refreshing change of pace for me as well. I've never really had the chance to show some of the things I can do in editing and stuff like that, and, you know, take some time off the video. So just thank you so much, and the videos will just keep coming faster and faster now, because I mean so thank you. So again, I'm going to shut up now because I keep saying thank you, but thank you again for your support, and I'm going to leave it at that. So I hope you liked the video. If it helped you, if you could give it a like, that would be fantastic. And if you want to see any more of my videos, if you can subscribe as well. And I'm hoping to put at least 2 or 3 of these, possibly even 4 a week. Yeah, so thank you very much, guys, and I will see you next time. Oh, wait a minute, what? Hey, now, what the fuck? It killed a load of civvies? Oh, you are kidding me.
Tell me about it.